Walbrand. I camped over there. Somebody left their fire still going. A couple guys being a little tardy. There's the creek that just comes around through here. All the buoys. There we go. Late start, 9:45. A beat. Still better. Had some coffee, put some fruit roll-ups into a couple of packages of oatmeal. Brushed the teeth. Like I say, slept in a little bit, had heartburn all night. Peed 3 times in the night. I don't know what that's about. I drank a lot, but maybe I'm just not used to the water. I don't know. I've opted out of doing the beach route, doing the inland. So it's going to be a lot of roots and mud and ladders. And it's just the endurance thing. 9 kilometers. And to home, you can do that in 3-4 hours. If I say 9 hours, I'm doing good. And I keep kind of second guessing myself. Oh man, just passed 62 down there, and I got to get to 53. Popping and panting. Oh, it's gonna be a long slog. I looked at the map. About 62.5. Top of them hills, what I can see, I think, is the top of the hill. I mean, look when I'm going up. I don't know if it comes up in the camera, but this is a steep slog, and I mean, even at home without a pack, fresh, I'd be pretty tired. So I'm actually doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. And then for the longest time, it's a long straight slog. Elevation relatively flat according to the grid lines. Nothing to see until you get to Cullite. Then ladders, steep ladders into the gorge and then back out again. And then on the Walbrand. So yeah, it would have been a bit of a slog to go to Cullite, I think. If you're fit, I guess. Like a bypass camper. Camper was nice. I like camper actually. It was wide open, pretty spacious. All the amenities, 1 bathroom, always a lineup. But it went pretty quick. It's a little drier here. Not so many cedars, more along the lines of, I think these are like larches. Here's a little one, for example. I guess a larch. Maybe a hemlock. Well, hemlocks have longer needles, I think. And if a larch is never turns because the season never changes, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I mean the terrain is pretty decent. It's just uphill right now. Otherwise, doing good. Thankfully, knock on wood, that aches and pains are at a nil. My right shoulder a little bit, because that's my shoulder I always put the pack on, so maybe a little strain. I've adjusted the pack a few times. Keeps sliding down, even though I crank it up. I'm losing my hips, I guess. It's just the fatigue. Fatigue is getting me, so I had a pretty good breakfast this morning. And I got a pockets full of snacks, so try and keep energized, and I don't know, just stop somewhere for lunch. I don't think the noodles, the Itchy Bandit really didn't do nothing for me. They're empty calories. So yeah, fair enough. for an hour. It's 10:15 when I stop, or 11:15. It's now 11:24. I'm going to take a 15-minute break, so another 6 minutes. Let's choke back and eat more. Kind of funny. Just didn't want to eat it. Just pushing it back. Got to have the calories in me, but just don't want to eat. And this electrolyte mix makes me gag. It upsets my stomach, and as I walk down the trail, I'll be burping like crazy. So that doesn't sit with me well. It'd be better with just straight water. So next time I find a creek, maybe I'll just dump it and just use water. I have a tiny bit of water on me as well. But yeah, I mean, so far the trail has been really good, from campers to Walbrand up until this point. It's only been a couple of clicks or whatever. A lot of it's boardwalk, as you can see. But, you know, just stepping over roots, relatively dry mud. Yeah, nothing too technical at all. Pretty easy. Wouldn't be nothing if I wasn't just fatigued. So I think I'm on a pretty much of the downhill slope, and it's going to it'll be like this for a good number of kilometers. Just slightly down, slightly up, slightly down, as far as I know anyway. Yeah, it's pretty decent walking. I have no idea how many kilometers I'm doing in an hour, but just keep plugging. Right now it's more important to just maintain. So yeah, I mean, you can walk for hours in here without seeing anybody. So far, just on my way up out of the camper, I just met a couple that were giving her coming down. That was about it. And so yeah, good 45 minutes anyway without seeing anybody. So yeah, still doing good. Carrying on. This was the one that everybody sees. Well, I'm going to do it. Let's see why I can't. Go slow and easy. First, I got to get rid of some of that liquid. Well, I made sure I always look down at my feet. There was nothing other than my feet and the boardwalk, so it wasn't too tough. It's kind of funny though. I met a native fella coming through, and he's halfway, and said, "Hey, how's it going?" Made him jump. I said, "Oh, if I knew you were going to jump, I would have." But he's off. His wife's stuck in the back road. I was kind of concerned about that, so I'm not sure where he's going or what his back road is. But wish him all the well. Hope everything's good. It's got lots of daylight to get her out, I guess. So, another one. Could go down, walk through the mud, I guess. But I can do it. Nice fat board. It's pretty solid. You come across these things once in a while. Tools, you know, backboard. Boys that were working on the boardwalk, I guess. Awesome boardwalk. Let's chopper it in. Yeah. Kind of breaks up the nature part of it, but it's good to see civilization too. There's a lot of this. Looks worse than it is. Just find your footing. Looks nasty, but really most of it's like that, so it's not too bad. But it looks daunting when you come across it. These new cedar planks just smell awesome. Smells like a sauna. I didn't know they had robins out here. these big plants are. They right at my foot. Pretty huge, but there's lots of them. I don't know if the guys would be digging those up or something needs them. They like the wet areas obviously, but you know, everywhere is wet. You've seen this on a few clips. Now they got new and improved. You don't have to go up the steps. They got a ladder. I got water. I gotta dump this electrolyte stuff. Kilometer 6D lookout. The tide's out. It's an hour past low tide. The boys, yeah, built some fancy new benches here just the other day. So thank you to them. Just walked past them actually. They were building boardwalks. Quite the artist with the chainsaw. Smell the ocean, smell the seaweed, the kelp. Cool breeze, a little hazy. I mean, if I was to sit here, I'd want to put a coat on. Yeah, take some shots while we're here, eh? I swapped out my electrolyte crap and threw that in the creek. Now I just got straight up water. Swilled some of that. Right away I feel better when I'm drinking it. So that electrolyte stuff just ain't working for me. Okay, live and learn. Getting better every day. Getting a little more efficient in what I do, how I do it. That's the process though. Yeah, but actually as far as hikers go, no hikers. Those two, just outside of a camper. Otherwise, that young native guy who's worried about his wife who was stuck. I hope it all works out for him. Yeah, and the working crew just up the road here, just 50 yards up the trail. Probably hear the chainsaw in a minute. Yeah, pretty awesome. That's what happened. That's what it used to look like before they fixed the boardwalks. That is why I appreciate those new boardwalks so much. And this is okay. Mud. Lots of mud. But yeah, be careful where you step or you're sinking up to your past boot level. Gators are a good call. Looks like I got up past the boot there on one of them. So, yeah. Hey, guess who I came across in the middle of the woods?
Hey.
Hey.
So how's it going, guys?
Good.
A little bit tired.
A little bit tired.
Hot day today,
Yeah.
but it's alright.
The hardest part of this up for you guys, because you're coming north to south?
The hard part was from the 53rd kilometer to here.
Okay.
Ladders.
All the ladders.
Cullite Cove is gonna whoop me, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Many ladders.
Yeah.
Pretty hard stuff.
What was the best thing?
Oh, I
The
think.
nature.
Yeah, the nature.
And it's all silent.
Oh yeah.
You're coming down and sitting at the beach, enjoying the sun,
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
campfires.
And
amazing.
nobody can call you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
that's the best thing.
If there was one thing you wouldn't bring,
Timon. No,
it's funny.
Other food.
other food, yeah.
Other food, yeah.
We
Yeah.
packed a bit bad with our food, but
Yeah.
it's alright now.
Same. I would do differently as well. Yeah.
Coming
yeah.
around.
What's the best thing you brought?
By sleeping bag, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping us warm in our
And the
bottles,
garbage bags.
gobbles,
Yeah.
bottles, garbage bags, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Best thing.
All right. So I guess Auf Wiedersehen, Tschüss,
Auf Wiedersehen.
and you're in for. Yeah, it's good. It's just a lot shorter, a little more technical, and yeah, it's all doable.
Thank you.
All right, and thus begins the ladders into Cullite. Now I have to make a decision whether I want to continue to Walbrand. This is 58. I have to go 3 more kilometers. If I'm doing a kilometer an hour, is the way it's kind of working out. That's going to be about 6. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I'll still do it. This is going to kick my ass apparently, because it's kicking the ass of the young guys. So, the down's not too bad, it's the up. But it's good to have options if I needed to crash here. But I'll push it out. Sorry about the burp, that's life. This is sandstone. This is where I would have been climbing up with Robin. It's pretty cool how it formed the holes into the sandstone. Made those pools. It's a slog. I gotta admit, stopped to have a lunch. Had my noodles was supposed to be for lunch. I let them go. I forgot to put the package in, so I threw it in later. It was gross, made me gag. I did have a 20-25 minute nap, so as soon as I sit back I'm falling asleep. Yeah, just the energy. Just keep slogging. I'll see when I get to Cullite whether I'm going to stay there or I continue on to Walbrand. So we'll make that call. This would have been my way out of sandstone. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't choose that route. You know, I could have done her, but I have no energy for that. I would have had to traipse up there. So, all good. Things are working out. Right now, I got to go up, 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 up. This is the stuff that burns me. So I'm done. I'm probably going to spend 8 days just to get to Nitnat and go out on Nitnat. It's kind of interesting. I get heartburn at night. Food repulses me. I have a hard time just choking down anything. I don't want to drink. It's weird. I wonder what that is. I should look it up later on when I get back. Legs burn when I walk. I feel like shit when I just got here. I called it at Cullite Creek. I feel like I'm going to throw up all the time. I called it at Cullite Creek. No way was I going to make it to Walbrand. So, okay, I got 8 days now to get to knitting at, and now I don't have that big long walk. And yeah, and I got chez Monique's and knitting that along the way, so it's get some real food in me. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just worn out, I guess. Don't know. Shed as much weight as I possibly can. And of course, Cullite's cold. It's cold and windy. Not warm and inviting. And of course, my stuff is damp and wet, so pretty cold. I'm gonna probably pull out the hot shots tonight. Probably sleep in all my clothes and peel as I warm up. But yeah, a lot of that could be contributed just to lack of food. Who knows? But sleep through the night. Try and get it. Cause I haven't been sleeping. I've been nauseous, and I'm getting up and I'm peeing last night I peed 3 times in the night. Like big pees too. So I don't know what that's about. But just keep swelling, so filling up some water here. I was thinking maybe have some hot chocolate or something, but I don't know. Maybe just go to sleep. I mean, usually I love those fruit roll-ups, but just choking them back. Should have closed the tent for mice. I'll be back in a second. Yep, feel like shit. Kicked my butt, so knitting that narrows is farthest I am going to be able to go. But you know, spent 8 days to get there and still enjoy 8 days on the trail. Nothing wrong with that. Pretty cool, actually. I mean, why am I out here? The only thing I'm going to miss is Susiet Falls, but I was really, it was okay. I wasn't really looking forward to that hugely. I was actually thinking about bypassing that, one of my plans, but that's about it. Just big long beach walks where some people like. But yeah, it's the long walks that get me, so that's okay. Get some more footage around here, more pictures. Spend more time and just relax. Enjoy just being out here. Today I just have to survive the night. So I'll keep swilling the water. Try and get food into me. Hopefully tomorrow's better.